YouTube, what's up? And welcome back to part 9 in the Pokemon LeafGreen playthrough using only poison-type Pokemon. Today, we walk through the doors here in the Indigo Plateau, and we are going to absolutely dominate the Elite Four, and then Mr. Purple Pants himself, Gary Oak, at the end of this. Now, I'll show off the team here. We're going to do like a very thorough team check, as I did a whole bunch of grinding in between episodes. I also changed around the hold items and the movesets a little bit, so we'll go over those as well. Now, basically, we have one question to answer today, right? I'm going to ask it right now. We won't know the answer until about an hour from now, but the question is, do we have somebody on the team fast enough to outspeed Gary Oak's Alakazam, right? Because what happened last time in part 8, we beat Giovanni, obviously, to get the 8th and final gym badge, but as soon as we walked out of Giovanni's gym and started to head towards Victory Road, as everybody knows, there is a fight there against Gary Oak. One final test before you get to Victory Road, and we got absolutely smoked in that fight. I gotta hold that L. But again, like I told you guys in part 8, it's like losing in the regular season, right? It happens. It's never fun to lose, but Gary can go ahead and get his win in the regular season when it doesn't really matter. But you know what today is? This is playoff time. I don't lose in the playoffs, okay? I win when it matters, and that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So, I don't even know if we have anybody to outspeed Alakazam, but we'll find out. Now, due to this, I wanted to get everybody at a pretty high level. I kind of alluded to it in the YouTube outro last time that I'd put everybody somewhere between level 56 to 60. I think I said 56, 58, and then I said like 58, 60. So I decided on going with level 58 for everybody here on the squad. Just keep it nice and universal across the board. And let's go ahead and just do a team check here. And, you know, because we're at level 58 across the board, the first couple of Elite Four members, probably even the first 3 of them, are going to be pretty easy because we will be over-leveled for those fights. And then, of course, the last member, Lance, we got Ice Beam on Dre, right? So we'll be fine with that. But, of course, when we go to fight Gary, you know, I think his Charizard's like at 63 and his Alakazam's like at 57. We'll see. But let's go ahead and jump into this here. So, first of all, we have our starter Pokemon, Sprouts, the Hardy Nature Venusaur, holding the Miracle Seed. Now, up until last time when we were doing this, I didn't actually have a Miracle Seed the whole playthrough, but I did purchase this over at the, as like a reward from the Game Corner, right? You can get the Miracle Seed, for anybody who doesn't know. You can get all 3 of them, right? The Miracle Seed, the Mystic Water, and the Charcoal. So, spoiler alert, Dre is also holding the Mystic Water to boost those water attacks, so we'll get to that in a second. So we got the Hardy Miracle Seed Venusaur here, nicknamed after our boy Sprouts. And the moveset, well, of course, we have Overgrow. There's a quick little look at the stats if you want to see them there. Nice and solid across the board, you already know. And in terms of the moveset today, ladies and gentlemen, we have Double Edge, Solar Beam, Leech Seed to be an absolute menace, and of course, Frenzy Plant. Now, we had Leech Seed and Frenzy Plant last time, but we were working with like a Razor Leaf and Strength, I want to say. So I went back to Victory Road to get the Double Edge Move Tutor move onto Venusaur here. And then I had the TM for Solar Beam, right, from going through Pokemon Mansion, so we got that. Now, next up on the squad, also to kind of combo with Venusaur to help it spam Solar Beam, is going to be our Careful Nature T-Swizzle. Everybody's favorite, man. T-Pair, back in the building. Now, let's talk about the hold item for a second. This actually took me quite a lot to acquire this. So, T-Swizzle got that Silver Powder, boosting the bug moves, right, but for anybody who doesn't know how to get this, and for anybody crazy enough to try to use a Beedrill in this game, you can get a Silver Powder by using Thief or catching wild Venomoths over in the Berry Forest on 3 Island. Now, obviously I highly recommend using Thief over Pokeballs, but let me give you guys a little tip, you know, if you want to go after a Silver Powder. So, Venomoth is only a 5% encounter on the encounter table. It's only a 5% in the forest, so it's a very rare spawn. But there's something you can do for that. But also, it only has a 5% chance to hold the Silver Powder to thief it off. So it's really hard to do. But there is also wild Pidgeotos in there at the same level, like 37. So if you catch what I did was I caught a Pidgeotto, I taught it Thief, and then all you got to do is use a Repel. So then the Pokemon that have a higher encounter table, or a higher percentage in the encounter table, right? Then you don't have to worry about them spawning as long as you spray a Repel and leave that Thief Pidgeotto in the front of your party, right? So I did that. I thiefed a whole bunch of Venomoths until finally one of them had Silver Powder. easy money, right? It is easy money, but it does take a while because, you know, from what I just explained. So, again, we got the Careful Nature T-Swizzle rocking the Silver Powder. We have the ability Swarm, of course, on this thing. And, you know, everybody knows Beedrill got like a -3 in the physical defense stat. So, we only got 71 total physical defense and 118 attack. It is Beedrill. It's not very strong, but we'll see if, you know, what if anything we can do with this. And this is the moveset we're going to be working with today. So I wanted to get Silver Powder to boost up the power of Twin Needle, right? It's basically a 50 base power attack, right? 25 times 2 hits. But because of Stab, because of the Silver Powder, each of them needles going to be hitting. And we also, you know, a lot of times in this playthrough we have been getting the secondary effect of the poison, so it's pretty cool. This actually has been a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I really thought we were only going to use the bee for like up until the time we got to Misty and then kind of ditch it, but I got a whole new level of respect for the bee. Now the rest of the moveset to round it out, we have Sunny Day again to help Venusaur just rip off solar beams turn after turn. And then to round out the set, we have Aerial Ace and Brick Break. Why? I don't know, man. But we'll see what we can do with that. Brick Break, we can hit the ice types with Lorelei. Aerial Ace, we can hit the fighting types with Bruno, right? And we do, being a bugged poison type, we do quad resist fighting attacks. So T-Swizzle probably going to have his moment in the sun against Bruno today. Alright. Team member number 3 is going to be Josh, the Docile Nature Golbat, rocking a Cherry Berry. Now, this is the one Pokemon I kind of forgot to get a real hold item for because as I was leveling it up with all that training, I had to hold the Everstone the whole time because it tries to evolve to Crobat, but it fails until you get the National Dex. Talk about that later after we beat the Elite Four because we will get it. So I ended up just throwing a Cherry Berry on Josh because Golbat is a fast Pokemon. It does not like to be slowed down being paralyzed. So now in terms of an ability, we have Inner Focus here. We don't have to worry about getting flinched from Rock Slide, stuff like that. And stats are looking pretty solid across the board. I don't know how we ended up having so much special attack. I must have taken out a lot of Ghastlies or something. But, you know, normally we should have higher physical defense than special attack. We're, you know, a neutral nature with Docile, so either way, we don't have any special attacks on the moveset. We did with Bite throughout the whole playthrough, but I swapped that out, and you'll see with what in a second. But last thing to talk about Golbat's stats, we got 160 speed. I think this is the fastest mon on the squad. I don't know. It's between Golbat, Tentacruel, and Gengar. All 3 of them are really fast. So hopefully, I'm just kind of crossing my fingers one of those 3 can outspeed Alakazam, or we're going to be in trouble. But the moveset we got today for Golbat is going to be Poison Fang, Wing Attack, Hyper Beam, and Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball to kind of, you know, Oko Alakazam if we can outspeed it. But I went back to the Celadon department store to buy a copy of Hyper Beam because I was kind of thinking about, like, Bite is cool, and it's good, right? We can get flinches, we're fast, we can hit Psychic types. But we have Shadow Ball for that. So I kind of rather would just go for the Okos. Now, if I was going to put Hyper Beam on anybody, just take a moment and look at the far left side of the screen there. Look at Golbat's little sprite. If anybody going to be firing a Hyper Beam out of their mouth, I think it's Golbat. So, aesthetically, it kind of fits the Pokemon, and that's why we're rolling with it today. Poison Fang is also... So, in case you didn't notice already, and I said it in the intro, but this is a mono poison type team, right? All 6 members are part poison in some way or another. And this is the only poison type move on the entire squad. Because we don't get Sludge Bomb until the Sevi Islands. And all the poison moves that everybody tried to learn along the way was like Acid and Poison Sting. Like, they're all less than 40 BP, or 40 or below, so I'm not using it. This thing did learn Poison Fang, I want to say at like level 49. So it's pretty cool. You know, we could Toxic Poison somebody with it. By the way, I never taught any of these 6 Pokemon Toxic from Koga's TM, so we don't really need it. I'm not playing the stall game. We're out here trying to get Okos today. That's the name of the game, as simple as that. So Josh is going to be putting in work for sure, especially with Shadow Ball against Agatha and that Alakazam, hopefully. So, and again, if we don't outspeed it with 160 speed, we're going to get one-shot by Psychic. Okay, team member number 4. Everybody's favorite mod, old Jazzy, alright? Relaxed nature, you know, Jazzy nice and chill, with the leftovers too. So this thing, along with Venusaur, who does have Leech Seed, right? We already talked about that. As kind of a way for Venusaur to get passive recovery with the Leech Seed. Jazzy also has that option in terms of the hold item with the leftovers, because those are the 2 slow Pokemon on the squad, so they might need their passive recovery. Everybody else going for Okos. So we got Relax Jazzy here with the leftovers, and the ability, of course, is Poison Point. Now look at let's all take a moment and look at Jazzy's stats here. 133 physical attack, 130 Phys Def, 122 Spit F, and 189 HP. It's actually pretty bulky. Also, the 112 special attack is notable because we do have 1 special attack. So let's go ahead and talk about Jazzy's moveset today. It's going to be Flamethrower, Rock Slide, Super Power, and EQ. By the way, it's kind of funny that, you know, we got the reward from Giovanni, TM26 for Earthquake. Completely forgot to teach it to Jazzy, and, you know, during last episode, but I was short on time anyway, so we didn't even battle anybody in the Victory Road. It was just that fight against Gary after acquiring Earthquake, but I totally forgot to teach it to Jazzy, and when I started the training after the episode, I'm like, wait, why does Jazzy still have Dig? So I put Earthquake on it, and to go along with Flamethrower, you know, being our 1 special attack, Rock Slide Super Power, it's an absolute monster, man. This thing's gonna dominate today. Okay, team member number 5, Dre, I see you in chat, big dog. This is you right here. The Hasty Nature Tentacruel holding the Mystic Water. And yeah, wait till you see the moveset, bro. We gonna be getting some Okos with Tentacruel today, I'll tell you that right now. So Hasty Nature also is important, right? Because it does boost our speed. Hopefully letting us outspeed Alakazam. But really, we want to hit Alakazam with physical attacks, right? With like Golbat Shadow Ball, because Zam has pretty decent Spit F. It just has horrible Phys Def, so Dre's only got special attacks, and same with Ninja the Gengar, but so I'm kind of hoping that Golbat can outspeed and just one-shot Alakazam, but if not, you know, Gengar and Tentacruel are good backups, so unfortunately, as we saw when we first caught this one, this thing has Liquid Ooze, not a very good ability, it's extremely niche, and probably is not going to come into effect at all. But it much better having Clear Body, right? We don't get any stats lowered, speed, nothing. But it is what it is. Basically, just has no ability. It's kind of whatever. But this thing is not that strong offensively. It's only got 130 special attack, but it's pretty good. Now, okay, so this is 161 speed. This is actually 1 point faster than Golbat, who was at 160. Might come into play if we speed tie Alakazam with Golbat. At least we know we can, you know, finish it off with Dre here. So. Also, maybe Dre can take a Psychic, like 162 Spit F with 181 HP is no joke. So we'll see. Yeah, you are Usain Bolt, for real, bro. This thing is really fast. Now, in terms of the moveset, don't forget, we got Mystic Water, okay? So, in most instances, if not all, we will be able to 2-shot stuff with a Mystic Water boosted Surf. But you already know, if Dre's got to pump somebody, he gonna pump you, man. And it's gonna hurt really, really bad. Because Surf is 95 BP, and Pump is 120. So it's I kind of put Pump on the set. Actually, Tentacruel learned it via level up. So Pump is really here for a situation where Surf doesn't quite do half, or if it does exactly half, right? Because maybe we got a high roll. So we kind of have Pump here as like a backup plan to ensure that we do enough damage on the second turn to finish something off if Surf's not going to be a 2-shot. But you know, probably not going to need Pump, but I put it on there anyway. Ice Beam, we gonna freeze Lance, man. That guy has no chance today. And I ended up using the Giga Drain TM from Erica on Dre here instead of using it on Venusaur. Because again, Venusaur, Frenzy Plant, Solar Beam, Double Edge. Venusaur has everything, 120 base power and above. Just trying to smoke some Pokemon today. So this is what we got cooking for Dre. Nah, we ain't missing no pumps, bro. For style points, we're gonna click Pump at least twice today, maybe 3 times, just to flex on our opponents. Like we don't need to, but we will, just to have a little fun, you know. Okay, finally, last but certainly not least, is I think the fastest and definitely the strongest Pokemon on the team offensively, and that is going to be none other than Ninja, the Gengar. Now this is a mild nature, and again, just like I had Thief Venomoths for Silver Powder, I went around and I thiefed a whole bunch of wild Abras over on the route above the Nugget Bridge. If you didn't know how to get a Twisted Spoon, that's how you do that. So I took that same Pidgeotto with Thief. I went ahead and I was snatching all these Abras. Finally, one of them had the spoon. So just imagine Gengar going to be pulling up today with a little spoon, you know? It's kind of cosplaying as an Alakazam, but obviously it's because we have the move Psychic on it. So because we are a mild nature, this thing has an extremely high special attack stat. I think it was around 190. Everybody else was like 130 offensively. You know, like 120, 130 in the offenses. This guy's got about 190 special attack. And I think he also is the fastest mon too. Nah, Ninja, this thing's going to go crazy today, man. So Gengar, of course, back in Gen 3 still has Levitate. Nice and powerful. And look at those stats, man. 170 speed, the fastest mon on the squad. And 189 special attack. Hey, T-Pair, I'm sorry, man. Agatha, we gonna put her in the dirt today with this thing because of the 20% boost from the Twisted Spoon. Agatha, she calls herself the ghost type specialist, but we all know she got nothing but poison types on her squad. So in order to establish my dominance today and really claim the title of who is the strongest poison type trainer in Kanto, we might just lead, if we do lead Gengar, decide to lead Gengar against her, we will absolutely one-shot everything on that team with the Twisted Spoon boosted Psychic. I guarantee you that right now. She ain't have nothing that could live a Twisted Spoon Psychic. So in terms of the moveset, now here's the one trolley attack I have today, because again, we're a little over-leveled, so let's have a little fun, right? So we got T-Bolt Psychic as our main ways to dish out damage, abusing that special attack stat. I didn't want to put any ghost or poison moves on it because the special attack stat is double of the physical attack. So even though we get a stab boost, all ghost and poison moves would come off of that 95 physical attack stat. Not interested. So I do have Nightshade on there just for the heck of it. And realistically, if we put Shadow Ball on this, that would probably hit Alakazam harder than a Psychic because it resists it, obviously. So I'd go for T-Bolt against Alakazam, but I don't know. We could probably two-shot him anyway with this, but we're going to have some fun today, again, because we're a little over-leveled. And I went ahead and put Metronome on Ninja. He gonna be wiggling his finger while holding the spoon in the other hand. And you know, for the vibes, imagine if it comes down to Ninja versus Gary Oak's Charizard. Wiggle the finger and we pull a Rock Slide. GG's Charizard, right? We might as well have a little fun with this today. And that's it, man. That's the team. I should get caught up on chat, but I had to lock in for that intro right there. This is like, look, this is playoffs, man. This is like the Super Bowl introductions right now for the squad. So I had to do it right, and we had to fully showcase everything. That way you guys know, you know, as we're going through these battles, kind of the switches we can make or the pivots to ensure that we position ourselves good enough. So, nah, we had to. This team is fire, bro. It's so fire. Oh, I thought about Explosion too. That's funny you just said that, Jazz. Even though you're talking about something else, but I did think about putting, there is a move tutor on the one island for Explosion. So at first I was actually thinking about putting Explosion on Ninja, but then I was looking through the move tutor list on Cerebi, and I totally forgot about Metronome. I guess I should explain that. So for anybody that might be interested in rolling the dice with Metronome, the way you get this is just go down to Cinnabar Island at the place where you resurrect the fossils, and there is a scientist inside that same building that will teach you Metronome. So that's where you get the move tutor for that. So I figured, would Explosion be a good option? Yeah, it's way better than Metronome, but let's go have some fun today with Metronome. Alright? I guess in terms of the items in the bag, let me just showcase this before we get in there. So we're going in there with a dozen revives. I ain't gonna need that many. We got 8 full heals just in case the status cheese pulls up. We got 35 max potions and then 3 elixirs just in case I'm spamming like Psychic and T-Bolt too much. We gotta restore them. And that's it. That's the bag. I liquidated everything else. Don't need it. This is all we need, man. Potions only for in between battles. Potions and revives. And full, all of it. I will not use any items in battle. And let's go dominate, man. Let's have a day. This is champ. I was gonna say this is Championship Sunday, but it's actually only Saturday today, so kind of caught myself there. But here we go, man. It all comes down to this moment. Hey, they said it couldn't be done, chat. Everybody said, including me, that poison types are terrible, which is actually a true statement. But realistically, if you look at these 6 mons here above my head, these are 6 very good Pokemon. Well, 5.5 very good Pokemon. Sorry, Beedrill. And, you know, as you saw with the movesets there, we have a very versatile moves across the board. And we have more than enough coverage to kind of handle anything that gets thrown at us today. So, here we go, man. Showtime. It's a great day to become a champion. Let's go do that. Although, who should we lead off with against Lorelei? A bug-only team, I'd be down. Doesn't she lead off with Old Dewey? Ninja about to OHKO everything with Thunderbolt too, man. This is gonna be too easy. You know what? Let's have a little fun with the bee. We're also gonna lead with the bee against Bruno for sure. Unless Bruno leads with Onyx. Let's have a little fun with T-Swizzle here. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. That may be true, but I'm using poison types and therefore I'm a cook you today. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha! Are you ready? Real question is, are you ready there, Red? Because you ain't got the sauce to handle this team right here. No chance. She does leave with Dewey. Nah, you would have OHKO'd everything with Thunderbolt. Let's at least have a little fun and click Brick Break a couple times. Go for some 2-shots here. And then set up the Sun and just dominate with Venusaur. That's pathetic damage. Shoutouts Beedrill, man. This thing, the good news is, you know, the Hail physical defense boost from Hail doesn't come till much later. Oh, what happened, Jazz? For Deoxys? Hold on, I'm kind of curious if Twin Needle takes this thing out. I'm gonna go for it. I want to see that Silver Powder boost. I think Brick Break would take it out, but we might also low roll, so let's have a little fun with Twin Needle here. Pathetic damage. Nah, you gonna get fried by this Ice Beam, but it was for science. Deoxys gotta win the league and then go get the Ruby and deliver it and then go back to Vermilion. Okay. Nah, we're good. So she's gonna panic here and go for the potion. That's what they always do. And that Ice Beam was actually pitiful damage. That's a Hail boosted Ice Beam from an Ice type in Dugong. I mean, you know, Beedrill's not a very good Pokemon, but neither is Dugong, so I think it still lives the next one. We're about to set up the Sun though. Once I mean, I don't want to do it too early, right? Because by the time we 2-3 shot with Brick Break, the Sun's gonna be gone at that point for Venusaur to come out, so I gotta wait. Oh, we crit. Nah, that's the one thing about Beedrill. It has really good SpDef. Every other stat is horrendous, but special defense is good, and we got a. What are you trying to do with a Slowbro against a Twin Needle guy? Click Psychic, I guess. Okay, so we have two options, right? Slowbro is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I've battled with this thing hundreds of times, so I know how good of a physical defense stat it has. I really want to quick click Twin Needle because I think each needle probably doing about 20%. Even though it's Silver Powder boosted, we aren't quite in Swarm yet, but I also kind of want to set up Sunny Day and just go crazy with Venusaur because this is probably the best fight out of the 4 Elite Four members that Venusaur can actually do stuff, so let's hope this thing clicks Psychic because it will finish me off. If it clicks Surf after I set up the Sun, well, I'm going to live. So let's do it. But Twin Needle, let's be real, like I could have got a Poison, which would have been nice. Okay. Well, it's going to stall out my Sun because now I'm going to click Twin Needle like twice. Alright, at least we get to see how much Twin Needle does, right? I was kind of curious, but I love Slowbro, but see, that was about 20%. Give me a Poison, man. Damn, that would actually help me. Oh, it did. Okay, I did get it. Nice. Right, Ninja, that's very true. Alright. Does this fool not have Psychic? What are you doing, man? So the next Twin Needle doesn't KO it, but like this Poison Chip plus the next Poison Chip I think takes it out. Oh, actually Twin Needle might get it. T-Swizzle will go to sleep for the team, man. But it got 2 KOs, so everybody was laughing at the bee, and look at that. But you're right, Ninja. Cloyster is a very good physically defensive wall, too. And there it is. Although now T-Swizzle's going to sleep, and after this turn, like if I switch to Venusaur, I'd only have one more turn to Sun anyway. Kind of annoying, but I might as well do it, right? Because she's going to send out, after this, she's going to send out Jinx probably before Lapras. Well, now I'm going to Frenzy Plant this fool, but I was going to say I'll one-shot it with a Solar Beam, right? And then we can switch out against Jinx. Jinx is also going to be a problem, but Golbat can one-shot that ass with a Shadow Ball, so I'm not worried about it. Also, Cloyster can't really do much. Let's just nuke it with a Frenzy Plant. Alright, bro. I didn't know it had Protect. I should have went for Solar Beam. But now I have to click Frenzy Plant because if I do try to Solar Beam now, on the turn where it's probably going to attack, it can actually just click Protect next turn. Really why I wanted the Sun Up, but okay. Dog, what is this Cloyster doing? He hits the double, which means there's a very high chance he's going to fail next turn if he tried to Protect. It's actually stalling me out of Frenzy Plants. This is crazy. Thankfully, we connect and don't miss, though. This does give Jinx or Lapras a free turn to click an Ice move, but again, we're higher level. I'm not worried about it, man. No, Stall Cloyster is actually crazy. Protect is so stupid. Okay, she does go Lapras. I mean, either way, right? Lapras for Ice Beam or Jinx for Psychic or Ice attacks. But we gotta recharge. We're gonna take a big old hit. Never mind. She really out here playing this game, huh? Okay. Okay. Well, the hail stopped. Go ahead and reset up the hail. I'm clicking Leech on this thing. And then... Okay, well... Next turn. Alright. She's got the Ice Beam on deck. That Cloyster was such a scrub. How do I feel about deep underwater? You mean like in real life? Man, this thing kind of went crazy, though. I mean, again, we're going to, like, revive it and whatnot, so it doesn't really matter if it goes down, but... My whole plan was just to do, like, get 3 KOs with Solar Beam, but that went sideways. So, let's go ahead and burn another Frenzy Plant, then. Hopefully I connect. Nice! Okay, okay. Yo, you meant, like, real life, I mean, deep underwater? I don't know. I've never really been, like, super deep underwater, you know? I've been snorkeling in Hawaii, but you don't really go into the water, right? I've never been like scuba diving where you go down super deep or whatever. Alright, we're going down to Ice Punch. But it, you know, at least Sprout's got 2 KOs though. Okay, how do we want to finish off Jinx? How about like I said, Oko with the Shadow Ball. Subnautica? What does that mean? Alright, destroy this thing. Jinx has terrible Fizz Def. It's not going to take a Shadow Ball. Easy money, man. Okay. And there we go. Unfortunately, because of Frenzy Plant's recharging, Venusaur went down, but again. Big Sprouts. First one to bite the dust. Alright. That's why we got revived, so we're chilling. Oh yeah, T-Swizzle's still sleeping too. Gonna have to burn a full heal on that. Okay, now doesn't Bruno lead off with an Onyx? We should probably just throw Dre in front for the first battle here. Now again, like, realistically, because Dre resists the fighting attacks too, I could just sit here and spam Surf and win the fight. But I kind of want to click Aerial Ace with the B. You feel me? Oh, Subnautica's a horror game. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm down, man. I'm down. Alright, so we won't lead off with the B, but we'll bust it out at some point. Let's throw Dre out here and go drown in Onyx. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people in Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting Pokemon, and that will never change. Dude, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! What's a fighting type to a poison? I resist out everything, man. I got 6 poison types. You can't do anything with your fighting moves here. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Bruno about to get smoked. Dre going drown the... Wait. For style points, Dre, are we pumping right here? I think we do have to pump the Onyx. See ya. Get that Rocky Snake. Yeah, you already know, man. Hey, if you're gonna pump, you gotta fully commit to the pump. If your head's not in it, if your heart's not in it, your head's not in it, man, you ain't gonna hit the pump. But that's why we're built different, right? Hashtag built different. We don't mess around when it comes to the pumps, man. All in. All in. Nah. Smoked. Now, again, we could easily two-shot Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Machamp. But Actually, this would be a bad time to switch in Swizzle, right? Because, well, actually, this is going to be a Thunder Punch, but they're special attacks. I just remembered. Doesn't matter. Okay, Sky Uppercut's even more pathetic. We do quad resist it, but again, we have a terrible Fizz Def. Still does nothing. But again, if this thing goes for like Fire Punch or whatever, even to hit us super effectively, Hitmonchan has triple the physical attack stat than it does the special attacking stat. So, okay, well, that's gonna hurt a lot. I didn't know it had Rock Tomb. Damn it, Beedrill, you're supposed to dodge that, bro. Okay. I wanted to say the fact that Hitmonchan has 105 base physical attack, only 35 base special attack. So its physical attack stat is triple the special attack, and the elemental punches are all special attacks in the first 3 gens. Why does this thing have Rock Tomb? But no. We're saving this full for Hitmonlee, although he might have Rock Tomb too. Let's let Jazzy get some action here. How about it? What you gonna do? You're gonna hit me? Well, not with that. I was gonna say you're gonna hit me with a fighting move that's gonna trigger Poison Point, but Rock Tomb doesn't work that way. Alright, Jazzy getting them leftovers. Snacking on that apple core. You already know. Right back to full. No questions asked. Poison Point won't even matter, but you're about to trigger that with Sky Uppercut. Watch this. Alright. Easy money. Although leaving Jazzy in against Machamp, kinda sketch, because Machamp has guts. So if he triggered Poison Point, that'd actually be bad. Should have believed more in the pair. You're right. You're right. Because if I believed in T-Pair more than I do, we would have dodged the Rock Tomb at 80%, so that's my bad. Alright, Hitmonlee's gonna kick me. Don't care. Enjoy your Poison Point and this Earthquake, big dog. Yeah, that's pretty good in Poison Point, though. Oh well. Clean Oko. I did not think that would Oko, but that was easy money. Alright, here comes Big Hoss. Now, due to the HP level of the bee, right, we wouldn't even be able to two-shot with Aerial Ace anyway. So I think this is where Josh comes in and just takes it out with a Wing Attack. I like how the plan was to dominate Bruno with Swizzle, and this fool couldn't even KO anybody. I mean, look, played an important role, right? Don't get me wrong, but... Oh, we could also go Ninja and just blow it up with Psychic, but... Ninja hasn't hit the field yet, but we all know it's gonna absolutely sweep Agatha. I still like going to Josh here. For real. That was funny, Jess. You can bulk up all you want, man. It don't matter. Actually, now Wing Attack's a 3-shot, but... Unless this thing has Rock Slide, I don't think it can touch Golbat anyway. Yeah, exactly. That's why I had to get Nidoqueen out of there. Yeah, you ain't got the sauce, bro. Nothing to touch a Golbat. But that's why I had to get... Oh, you do have Rock Tomb. Look at Josh, man. Easy money. We're out here like Scary Face. Rock Tomb. You know what I mean? Although, now he lives the next hit because of that berry, but whatever. We're about to dodge a 3rd attack right here. Okay. Scary Face don't matter. Literally still faster at -2. Don't matter. Yeah, I think we just lead Ninja. Alright. Got this guy has full restores too. Cheesin', man. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Kind of curious how much like a +1 Rock Tomb even does if this fool ever connects. Oh, this is his last turn right here, so he better figure it out. Okay. Interesting. Although at -4, maybe he's faster. Okay. He decides to go Cross Chop, which has actually the exact same accuracy as Rock Tomb with 80, so I don't know. Cross Chop is stab, but I quad resist it being poison flying, so... I don't know, boss. I would have just rather click Rock Tomb there, but okay. Okay. We move. We move, chat. That's right, man. Revive. Nobody needs it. Nice. Max Potion for the squad. Now, this next battle... This is why T-Pair showed up to the stream today, just to see this. Hoping for the opposite of what the rest of us hope for, right? T-Pair want to see Agatha sauce me up a little bit, but what Agatha don't know is that we have a fully juiced up Gengar holding a spoon. And she's not even, she won't even get a hit off in this battle. We're gonna click Psychic 5 times, outspeed everything, and one-shot everything. So, T-Pair, in the next couple minutes here, after we put Agatha in the dirt, you know, thank you for hanging out in the stream today, but you're gonna have to go dig her up, man. It's GG's. She has no chance. I am Agatha, of the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. Yeah, because he created me in a lab. That old Duff was once tough and handsome, but that was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for battling. Dude, I'll show you how a real trainer battles. You're gonna show me how to battle, but you won't even get a single move? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, you finally got back from the store. That's what's up, Randy. Now look, for the culture, we will click Metronome at some point in the Elite Four. But Agatha, you know, she calls herself the Ghost type specialist, but as we all know, her entire team is just poison types. So we gotta put our foot down and establish our dominance here. And show her that there is only one true poison master in Kanto. It ain't Koga. It ain't her. It's us, man. And I don't even have to look at the screen. I can just click A 5 times right here. She ain't gonna live a hit. She ain't gonna outspeed nothing. And she's talking about how she gonna teach me how to battle. Yeah, alright, bro. You know? Yeah, no, Ninja gonna one-shot everything. What's a Haunter to a Gengar, man? I'm gonna take a water break. Easy money. And there we go. Next. Is there Arbok or is it the other Gengar? Arbok. Ah, she's panicking already. Intimidate. I gotta do something. Yeah, well. Again, should I be a gentleman and let her at least get off one attack? Because she's gonna show me, you know, something. But again, I should, because I am a gentleman. However, I'm not here to have fun. I'm here to dominate, right? So again, put the foot down, establish the dominance. This right here is a perfect example of belt to ass from start to finish, man. That's how you sum up this battle right here. BTA, belt to ass. Easy money. T-Pair, get your grandma, man. Oh my, you're something special, child. Not more than that, man. Okay, easy money. Next. Move on to Lance. Oh, we got a potion, though. Actually, wait. What do I mean we got a potion? Why do I even open the menu, man? See ya. Yeah, that was clean sweep, Ninja. Good stuff right there. You seen that? Over 190 special attack. Crazy, man. Yeah. Hey, appreciate you hanging out, T-Pair. Grandma needs you. Get in there. Okay. Now, I think this fool leads with Gyarados, right? Yeah, that was... I wasn't even paying attention, man. That was too easy. Blindfolded, eyes closed, hands behind my back. Type beat. I think he leads with Gyarados, right? We'll leave Ninja out there. We need this for the Thunderbolt, right, against Gyara. But, this is Dre's turn to have a little fun right here. Every other Pokemon besides that Gyarados, right? Aerodactyl, Charizard, O-Code by Surf. We might pump just to flex on them. And then the dragons got Ice Beam, man. Ah, I've heard about you, dude. All the rumors are true. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know the dragons are mythical Pokemon. I do, but I have Ice Beam, so I don't care. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. Shoutouts to Goat, Garchomp. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, dude. Alright, man. Metronome the Gyarados? I'm down. I'm actually so down for that. Let's do it. Yeah, he does lead with Gyara. Okay. I can never remember. Sometimes it's like Aerodactyl, right? Or is that in Johto? I'm down, bro. Give me Thunder. Just to dominate even harder. Okay. You know. Gengar just farted on Gyarados. That's a good way to start the battle. Here we go. Here we go. Dragon Rage. Should we do it again? If you guys say yes, I will metronome again. Kind of sus that like Gengar just farted on Gyarados. Yes? Okay. Let's go. What do we got, man? Come on, baby. Give me something good. Safeguard. Okay. Now we can't get status. That's actually important. And it helps the whole team, right? Now we don't have to worry about Thunder Wave, Dragonair. Getting a little bit sketchy, though, because maybe he got Waterfall. But we're just going to take it out. Yeah, this... Feeding the Wahe Man withdrawals is crazy, but spot on. That's exactly what it is. Alright, see you, Gyarados. Yeah, Ninja. Now, to get a free switch into Dre, I'm going to stay in and we're going to we can just take this thing out too with T-Bowl, but maybe we get Hydro Pump with Metronome, right? We're going to stay in and keep spamming Metronome until we go down. Just get a free switch into Dre. Come on, Gengar. Give me something cool. Okay. Cut the HP right in half. Yeah. Now there's a lot of moves where we can take it out, right? We might live. We got the mild nature. I don't know if we live. Okay. Here we go, baby. Come on. Thunder. Swagger. That's not bad. Actually. Is it bad that we doubled Aerodactyl's attack? Yes. However, if bro hits himself in confusion, he's going to nearly get KO'd to that right here. So let's see. Nah, he got the power off. Damn. Alright. Time for Dre to clean shop, man. That was pretty funny. So we pulled a Fart, a Safeguard, a Super Fang, and then a Swagger. Interesting sequence of events there by Ninja. Okay. Anyway, now we win with Surf. Don't even have to risk the pump. Okay, here's a question for you guys though. Do we pump Zard? Or does he even have a Zard? No, I'm tripping, huh? It's 2 Dragonairs and a D-Knight. My bad. That's his Johto team, huh? Oh, my bad. Yeah. I think he doesn't have Zard in this one. Yeah, okay. That's because he does as champ, right? Damn, really? Our Safeguard just wore off, too. Oh, I should have grabbed me a Never Melt Ice, man. Pain. At least we'll make him burn all his full restores here. Now, Metronome is a vibe, for real. You know what we should do on Pokemon Champions sometime? Have a 3v3 battle with Metronome only. Justice. The freeze. Although he might just... Okay, it has Shed Skin. Leave the pumping to pair. For real. Outrage ain't gonna do nothing, man. We got 160 Spadef. You got no pumps left after Agatha is wild, bro. Dust off the cobwebs, you feel me? Yeesh. Alright. Another Dragonair or D9? Okay. He's saving Big Boss for the bag. I respect that. Safeguard after the other one got frozen. Damn. Well, we can still Oko Dragonite because even though he's bulkier, he's 4x weak to it. We take that crit though. Let's go, Dre. In your bag right now, man. Come on. Send out the Big Boss. Ain't nothing you can do to me. Wing attack won't even 2-shot. Never mind. Yeah, it will. But you think Dre cares about being paralyzed? Never got full parried once. Easy money, man. Easy money. What? He lived is crazy, actually. Alright, well. I think it's going to be a roll. On that, we might live wing attack. No, I thought for sure that would Oko, bro. It's ×4. You don't have multi-scale yet. No. Yeah, I thought we were gonna live that. Okay. A little jazzy rock slide type vibes. Yeah. I'm in for it, man. Let's get it. Outspeeding a D-Knight as a relaxed nature Nidoqueen is crazy, by the way. Huh? Yeah, 4x weak to ice is interesting that he actually lived that. Sorry, Dre. I tried, bro. Man, I really should have trained Tentacruel in special attack more. Lance, we already know, man. I heard the spiel a bunch of times. No. He ain't the real Pokemon League champion, man. No. We gonna take the crown right now. Gary, enjoy your 15 minutes of fame, man, because I'm coming. Man, if my leg wasn't under the desk, I'm coming in to kick down the door, man. But if I tried to do that and bring my foot on the camera, it probably would have hit the desk. But you know what I mean. The proverbial kicking the door down right here. I'm coming in hot, man. You ain't holding that belt, boss. Who's his lead, by the way? I don't know. Is it still... It's still Pidgeot, huh? Yeah, we're about to BTA Gary, too, for real. I feel like... Yeah, I feel like it is Arrow, huh? Alright, we just gonna smoke it. Let's lead off a Ninja and have a little fun then. Now, here's the thing. I feel like after we smoke Pidgeot with a T-Bolt, I feel like he might go out to Zam. In which case, I'd probably take the guaranteed chip. So Ninja should outspeed Zam. I mean, we're about to find out, but Ninja is the fastest mon on my squad. Let's just get in there, man. Showtime. Don't even need to use the elixirs. I should have, but whatever. Hey, dude. What's up, Mr. Purple Pants? How you doing today? I was looking forward to seeing you, dude. Yeah. Well, I'm here for one reason. Look. Respect, Gary. You've smoked me right outside of Giovanni's gym, man. I had to hold that L. I wasn't happy, but I had to hold that L. But again, man. You win in the regular season. The difference between me and you, Gary, you win in the regular season, which is cool, but it ultimately don't matter, man. I win when it comes playoff time. That's the difference of what defines a good team from a great team and a championship team, right? Gary, you have a good team. I have a championship team, and I win. There's a difference, man. Hey, there's levels to this, Gary. I'm telling you, bro. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on my Pokédex, I looked all over for Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. That's cap. Not possible. And now, I am the Pokemon League champion. Dude, do you know what that means? Yeah. You're the one who's gonna hand over the belt to me when you lose. That's all it means, man. I'll tell you, I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. Alright, bro. Gary, whatever helps you sleep at night, man. Alright. Here we go, man. Showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Pidgeot. Pidgeot might actually live a T-Bolt, but I don't think it can one-shot me with Wing Attack, even if he crits. Oh, man. Ninja, you are just way too powerful, man. Easily the most powerful mon on the squad. We got to get Sprouts in here at some... Okay. Here's Big Boss. So, again, if he starts Calm Minding up, this is going to be really bad. But, okay, Ninja outspeed. So, really what this is all going to come down to is does Golbat outspeed? Just give me a para for no reason, okay? Oh, chat. The next Thunderbolt doesn't KO. Do we roll the dice? What if we get Fisher? Yeah, hey, for the people, man. Give me Fisher or Sheer Cold. Come on, Ninja. Sky up. Okay. Not really what we were looking for. But it doesn't put him in range where he's going to potion, so can we tank the Psychic? And I actually don't know how Future Sight works. We don't take Psychic. If I send out a Mon and it gets smoked by Future Sight, am I cooked? Or Future Sight was... Did you guys say it was typeless? Oh, okay, typeless. Oh, do the B for the vibes? I want to, because it would smoke it with Twin Needle even from full. But I don't think the B outspeeds him. But do we need the B? He has a Executor, doesn't he? Because I picked Venusaur, he usually has... When he has the Charizard build, it's with Gyarados. Oh, does he have a Gyarados? Oh, I trolled. We're going to have to Rock Slide it, but it's fine. I think we need the B for Executor. We have Josh for it too, but... Yeah, Zam with Calm Mind. Alright. Ooh, this is going to be... We have to go Josh. We have to see if this thing can outspeed it at 160. Oh, let's go. This whole thing kind of came down to this moment right here. Like, realistically, was Golbat fast enough to outspeed Zam? Okay. It's in the bag now. He has Don Julio. Okay, here comes Future Sight. But it failed. L. I didn't know he had the whole ass Don Julio in the back, man. Although, like, does this thing even have a rock attack? Obviously, he's gonna go for it. Is this the time where we get Frenzy? Man, I really want to set up... I want to set up Sunny Day, but... predicting a rock attack... yeah, we can't really go Swizz on this. Alright. Let's go Sprouts. I don't really want to wind up like a two-shot Solar Beam, though, you know what I mean? Gary. Again, you have a good team, I have a good... there's levels, man. This is why... Sunny Day gonna help Zard with Flamethrower, you ain't lying. Did we burn the last Frenzy on this? Yeah, because I don't need it for anything else. Let's get it. EQ? I'll do around half. I respect the Dawn, but... Venusaur too thick, man. Thick with it. See ya. Although, I just thought about something. Now that I gotta recharge, so... Zard comes out for free, but... if we didn't get the sun up, I don't know what else Venusaur really would have done. Okay. He's got the Charizard. He hits the Fire Blast. Unfortunate for Sprouts. But guess what, man? We got a whole ass Jazzy with Rock Slide. Let's go, man. We also, because of the special attacks, Dre eating those up, man. But Jazzy can do this. We got to keep this thing somewhat healthy, though, for Gyarados. So if he hits Fire Blast, that'd be bad, but we're good. He does hit it again. Come on, Jazzy. Rock Slide this fool. Now, we've been down this road before, right? That Fire Blast is... this thing is so damn strong. It's actually a two-shot. Now, because we were super... well... okay. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't... well, whatever. I'm trying to kick his ass. That's the point here, but... what I was about to say was we did hit this thing with a Rock Slide when we fought him outside the Viridian Gym, but it did not actually one-shot because Jazzy was so under-leveled compared to the Charizard. I was gonna say, now, because we grew levels, Rock Slide is gonna OHKO Charizard, but, you know, the one time you don't want to crit, you get a crit, because then... by the way, I'm about to outspeed this fool and burn it up, too. Jazzy gonna go down here to a Psychic, but this is where Beedrill comes in. Save the day, man. Don't go Sleep Powder. You're such a douche. Wait, he does have Gara in the back, right? Oh no, Lefto. I thought I had a Lumberry for a second. Why would you not just click Psychic? Here's Scrub. He might go Leech. This guy could be annoying. I mean, we still have the sauce to handle Gyarados, but that's gotta be his Water type, right? Pretty sure it is. The only time he doesn't have Gara is when he goes like Arcanine Executor if he has Blastoise. I can't let Jazzy go down, man. We could go to Josh. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like he's just going to Leech Seed. I don't even think he's going to click Psychic, but we... okay. I predict the Grass attack, and I send in my Pokemon that quad resist Grass attacks. GG's, Gary. And we blow this thing up with a Wing attack. Easy money. Alright. Oh. What? How did bro tank that so easily? Huh? Alright, my bad, my bad. I thought for sure that would take it out. This thing's actually annoying. He's gonna potion it though, so I get like a free turn. Oh, Hyper Beam on the dose. I mean, I will now if we get there, but you probably typed that before. How did that do so little damage? That was kind of sus. And he doesn't... this fool doesn't even have Psychic on his Executor. He's out here clicking Egg Bomb. My goodness. Well, you know what? Actually, wait a minute. That means we get in the B for free. I need to wake up first, though. Is that the 5th turn of sleep? Or 4th? Well, now if I wake up, it don't even matter. I guess we'll take the chip. What the heck, bro? I thought I was going to wake up sooner than that. Alright. Anyway, we do get to see a Twin Needle for the win right here. Well, against Executor. I don't know if I can Twin Needle for the win against Gyarados, but I'll do my best. Nah, Poison Fang is weaker. Wing attack 60 base power. Poison Fang's only 50. Get in there, Swizzle. We got a KO with Twin Needle. Let's go. No, now we can set up the Sunny Day against Gyarados. This is unfortunate, though, because T-Swizzle already can't really touch Gyarados, and after Intimidate, it really gonna do nothing. So, it is what it is, but Dose... Yeah, 4x weak to Bug, but, no, so, like, Poison Fang and Wing Attack, they're both stab, but they both only do 2x super effective damage on Executor, so Wing Attack actually did more, but it still wasn't enough. I kind of wanted... This is his last Pokemon, right? He can't really switch out around the poison. Not that it really matters, but I was going to say and try to poison this clown. As he... No, you're good, you're good. I know what you meant. Well, let's take the poison on the Dose. Let's go win the game with Tentacruel, man. Finish this thing off in style. I was going to go finish it off with Jazzy with the Rock Slide, but Jazzy taking a little nap right now. So I'm just out here trying to fish for a poison, just for the heck of it. And then we'll pump this Gyarados after Ice Beaming it a couple times first. Actually, could Jazzy live 2 Thrashes to try to... I haven't even burned a single turn of sleep, though. Thrash could also trigger T-Pair. Way to not come through with all those Twin Needles there with poison, but I think I can live 2 of these. Let's see if Jazzy can take the knockout. If not, we go win with Tentacruel, but that's the first turn of sleep, so I'm pretty sure that was still a guarantee. But Thrash will trigger Poison Point. We do actually take 2 of them, especially... Yeah, exactly. Well, definitely after the Intimidate too, Ninja. Nah, we win, bruh. Easy money. If Jazzy wakes up, Rock Slide will finish this full off, but we still get 1 more turn, and he's also going to be confused after this one, so we got it in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be Jazzy, or will it be Dre? Stay tuned to find out. Alright, that's 2 turns of sleep, Jazz. It's your time here. Wake up. Rock Slide for the win. Jazzy delivers the final blow. Never mind. Don't let this be a where he... Okay. I thought it was going to be one of those ones where he, like, gets KO'd to Confusion and Poison, but I thought Rock Slide would take it out. Oh, well. Nah, he's still going to full restore here, but... Because he... Oh, he doesn't live. So how do we consider that? Did Jazzy get the win, or did Dre get the win? I don't know. That's kind of not how I was hoping it would go down there, but yeah. All right, how about half and half? You each get half. Yeah, you know what? Wait a minute. You're right. Hold on, T-Pair. What a fitting end. We just ran through Kanto in Pokemon LeafGreen with a poison-only type squad, and how do we win the game? Poison damage. We didn't even do anything, man. That actually might have been... I didn't think that was even an option on the table. Early this morning, I was like, okay, who should I kind of position to get the final knockout type thing? I didn't have to position anybody. This was the toxic trip through Kanto, right? It was a toxic takeover of the Kanto region. And we end up winning the whole shebang and taking the title belt via the way of poison damage with a 6-pack of poison Pokemon. Not bad, man. Not bad. Not how I drew it up on paper, but that's what happens, man. Sometimes the ball takes a weird bounce. There's turnovers, you know. You never know what's going to happen. And we end up winning from poison damage. GG's. Seriously, hey, you're right, Zoga. Great team win, man. Shout out to everybody. Sprouts the Venusaur, T-Pair, the old Beedrill, Josh the Golbat, Jazzy the Nidoqueen, Dre the Tentacruel, and of course Ninja the Gengar, man. Why? Why did I lose? Why, Gary? Look, man, we've been down this road a few times with you already, kid. You don't put your heart and soul to it, man. Like I told the chat earlier, you want to hit the pump, you got to fully commit to the pump, man. You can't just half pump. It's not how the game works, man. All right? You got to full send it, bro. I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Yeah, your Alakazam has a higher base speed stat than everybody on my team. You did make a mistake. He should have outsped everybody. Darn it, you're the new Pokemon League. Man, give me that. Snatch that belt right off your hip, man. You're the new Pokemon League champion, although I don't like to admit it. You don't have a choice. Dude! Oh, not that. Chat, if you know, you know, right? Some of you guys seen the Fire Red Rocket playthrough and you were even part of it. I can't even look at this guy the same way, man. I can't. So, you've won. Sincerely, congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. Where's Agatha at, you know? You've grown up so much since you first left with Bulbasaur to work on the Pokedex. Dude, you have come of age. Gary, I'm disappointed in you. Did you expect him to win? What? I came here when I heard you had beaten the Elite Four, but when I got here, you had already lost. Wow. He did not have the belt for very long. Gary, do you understand why you lost? Yeah, because his pants are purple. That's why. Have you forgotten to treat your Pokemon with love and trust? Without them, you will never become a champ again. Facts. Dude, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Dude, come with me. We going to the Hall of Fame, man. Let's get it. Congratulations, dude. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame, man. Immortalized. These 6 Pokemon will be forever remembered. Years from now, we can revisit this moment on YouTube. The video will still be there. And we gonna remember not just the 6 Pokemon, but the people they tied to in the live chat. Goated, man. Immortalized for eternity in the Hall of Fame. Dude, you have worked hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, dude. You and your Pokemon are all Hall of Famers. Let's go, man. Yeah, Ninja, you already know. Yeah, Perry, you made me laugh, by the way. I was laughing as I read your comment about Agatha. Yeah, exactly, Jazz, for real. Alright, man. Look at the squad. Hands off the controller, man. Look at this squad. Have you ever seen a more powerful, more toxic squad than this? I don't think so. Shoutouts to B. Fire, man. Insanely powerful. Goated, bro. Goated. Yeah. You on the resume, man, for real. Let's go. 45 hours and 7 minutes on the dot. Perfect. Victory lap? Don't mind if I do. Get your ass out of here, Gary. Easy money, man. Oh, I thought I had to click a button. I think the credits just roll, huh? Oh, for real? Wait, did it say... did it save, Jazz? Better not troll me like that. Who's the MVP? That's a good question, Ninja, because... Are you talking the MVP of just the Elite Four, or the MVP of the playthrough overall? You know what I mean? Let's think about that. We'll let the credits roll, man. Shoutouts Junichi, the GOAT, Sugimori for the art. It's saved? Okay. Hey, let's enjoy the victory lap, man. Look at. I'll be running all the way back to Pallet Town. Mom, I did it. But let's see. So the MVP. No, it's not the B. Stop. But the MVP of the overall playthrough, probably whoever carried the most weight. Because the problem with... Look. Shoutouts to B all the way at the bottom. No offense. It just happens when your base stats are that bad. The problem with Venusaur is the moveset is so limited back in Gen 3. Like, Venusaur is a great Mon. And I would love to call it the MVP, right? Because of... Because it was there the whole time, right? It's the starter. It's the most classic member on the team. But due to... It was basically just a grass attacker. That's really all it had. So it was kind of worthless in a lot of situations. Beedrill, sorry. Don't have the stats to be the MVP. Now, Tentacruel and Gengar, very, very good. I'm talking about the whole playthrough, start to finish. But they both joined the team in the second half of the playthrough. So due to that factor alone, neither Tentacruel or Gengar could be considered MVP. Golbat was very, very good, actually. It just wasn't really versatile enough or strong enough, probably, to be considered MVP. But Golbat would probably get the silver medal in terms of MVP. It was like the second most useful Pokemon start to finish throughout this playthrough. But I think the MVP has to be Jazzy, right? Start to finish. Start to finish, man. That Pokemon... we had so many different moves on it throughout the journey, right? Even though we didn't get Earthquake till the end, but... like, the versatility of Nidoqueen actually kind of even shocked me a little bit. Even with the relaxed nature, we were outspeeding stuff left and right. It was just... Nidoqueen was not the best, right? The MVP doesn't always go to the best and most powerful member of the squad. It goes to the most consistent, start to finish. Who shows up to work day in and day out and is consistent across the board, right? Some of these Pokemon like Venusaur, good days, bad days, Beedrill, up and down, right? But you're talking about consistency is key, man. Consistency is key. So I think therefore the MVP of the overall playthrough goes to Jazzy. Again, consistency is more important, right? Because sometimes you'll have Pokemon. This is a general life thing, right? It's not just Pokemon related, but you can extrapolate this to real life, right? Even, you know, with coworkers at work or whatever, right? People just like Pokemon will have good days, they'll have bad days. But if you start getting like inconsistent where you don't know what you're gonna get out of somebody, right? Some days you're here, some days you're not. I don't really know what I'm gonna get, you know, type thing. But with a Pokemon like Jazzy, with Nidoqueen, you know what you're gonna get every day. Showing up for work, consistency, man. It's more important. It's more important. So, for that reason, Jazzy wasn't the strongest. Jazzy is the MVP of this playthrough. And then, in terms of, I mean, we played the Elite Four kind of weird, right? If I would have been in tryhard mode for the entire set of Elite Four members plus Gary, realistically, we could have made anybody MVP. Gengar probably would have been MVP. I just could have spammed Psychic. We could have spammed T-Bolt, destroyed everything Lorelei had. We could have spammed Psychic, one-shot everything Bruno. We did that with Agatha. T-Bolt could have put in even more work than it did against Lance. So, like, Gengar had the sauce. Either Gengar or Tentacruel, probably the two strongest in terms of, like, what they could have done type thing in the Elite Four. But, again, we were kind of trolling, just clicking metronome, you know. But, nah, you blushing, Jazzy, but you know what I mean. Consistency is very important, man. Very important. It is. You're solid as a rock, man. Yeah, hey, 3 cheers for Jazz, for real. I'm gonna take a shot right now of my water. Let's get it. Now, I don't know if you noticed there on the Pokédex screen, we got 64 Mons in the Dex. I meant to talk about that in the intro, but I forgot. So, finally, after this long while, Golbat is now eligible. Well, not now, but Golbat is about to be eligible to evolve into Crobat once we grow that next level. Because we're about to get the National Dex from this fool. Ah, dude, you're back, are you? Yeah. I was up partying late last night with the homies, celebrating the dub. We got the job done. Got the championship belt around my waist. Looking nice and shiny here. Don't blind yourself in the sunlight, Oak. It's shining off, reflecting on my championship belt like Machoke be wearing. Easy money, man. But I was up late last night with the homies celebrating, right? A lot of champagne, a lot of beers. I'm a little hungover, man. So let's make this short and sweet. Give me my national Pokédex, right? How much have you filled in your Pokédex? 64. I already told you. May I see it? Here, man. Let's see. You've caught 64? Wow. Now this is impressive, dude. There's something I wanted to ask of you, dude. What's that? Follow me. Oh. We're going to the underground basement. Super secret, top secret lair. Uh-oh. A hungover 10-year-old is crazy. That was good. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Hey, shoutouts Josh, man. For real, thank you. Recently, there have been sightings of many rare Pokemon species. I'm talking about Pokemon that have never been seen in Kanto. I would love to go see things for myself, but I'm too old. This guy's out here with the walker with the tennis balls on the bottom of the walker. You know what I mean? Come on, Oak. You could. Well, I was gonna say you could hop on my Golbat. We could fly around, but Golbat doesn't learn fly. Crobat does. Since I can't do it, dude, I'd like you to go in my place. What does this fool have to say for himself now? Hey, I heard that. You see that window by the bookshelf, like up from Oak and then to the right. You know Gary was like lurking out the window, like what are they talking about in there? That's the kind of energy that Gary's bringing right now. Gramps, what's with favoring dude over me all the time? I'm better, dipshit. It's as simple as that. I went and collected more Pokemon, and faster too. Well, it's not about who has the most Pokemons, man. It's about who has the most powerful ones. You should just let me handle everything. No. I know. Of course, I need your help too, Gary. In what capacity exactly? I'm kind of interested where this is going to go. Now, I need to see both your Pokédexes. Okay. And it's done. Just like that. Now these units can record data on a lot more Pokemon. Okay. National Dex. Checking boxes, man. That's what we do out here. Yeah, he definitely just hacked. Like, he got my passcode to the Pokédex. That's kind of sus. This time you really must work towards filling your Pokédexes. I urge you to make them the best and most complete of all time. No. I'm going to get 65 in the Dex because I'm evolving Crobat, and that's actually Deoxys, Mewtwo, Zapdos. We might get close to 70. That's about all I can offer you, Oak. Truly, this is a monumentally great undertaking in Pokemon history. Gramps, calm down. Don't get so excited. I'll get the Pokédex completed. Don't you worry about a thing. It's about all you're good for, man. I think I'll try looking around one island first. Anyways, I'm out of here. Smell you later. Alright, Gary. Oh, key items. Right, Jazz. Do we have a little bonus here? Playing on LeafGreen on the Switch? Ooh. What do we got, man? I still have Lord Helix in the bag and also the old Amber as well. Forgot about those. That would have been 2 more easy mons for the Dex, but whatever. Oh, nah. Aurora ticket and Mystic ticket? Wait a minute. Yeah, come on now. Okay. I do have the Master Ball. But again, and we got 69 Great Balls, of course. But I don't know who I want to blow the Master Ball on, right? Kind of talking with chat. This is more to like the YouTube people after the fact, but kind of talking with chat before the stream today. We could, whichever legendary I decide to catch, we can kind of cheese the Master Ball essentially. So for the sake of the YouTube recording, we can go check out these cool new areas, save the game before the legendary, sling the Master Ball at it, hit a YouTube outro, and when we come back for part 10, because again, when I hit the intro today, I said part 9, but I didn't say it was the finale. I will come back and record one more episode to kind of showcase all of these legendary Pokemon. And also, I want to go through all the events of Sevi Islands, right? To just kind of catalog that so people can come back and reference, you know, what do you do to get through all the different parts of Sevi, right? And complete that whole post-game part. So I want to document that for the people and add that as to part, you know, that's what it's going to happen in part 10, aka the finale of this playthrough. So it ain't over yet. It's not going to end today, but we could go catch a legendary at the end of the stream with the Master Ball, save before, catch it with the Master Ball, hit the YouTube outro, and then when I come back for part 10, the finale, like after the YouTube outro, save the game, turn it off type beat. So then I still have the Master Ball. In between episodes, I can just sling a bunch of Great Balls at that legendary, catch it, and then when we come back for the finale, kind of get like a second Master Ball essentially. So, is it cheating? Yeah. Don't at me. But okay, so we got options, so talk to me, people. Which time to shiny hunt? Jeez. What should we do? By the way, I still can't, dude, you know what I should have got? I should have got a rare candy. We're only 2k off, but I'd have to go pull out that Pidgeotto out the box if I want to fly anywhere. I low-key kind of have to do that, though. Alright, let's score to Repel. We ain't got time for the Route 1s. Hop on the bike. We're going to full send it up to Viridian here. So, you know, what do you guys want to see for the rest of the episode type thing? You know, no stress, because just say something random and we'll go do it, because we will come back for a part 10 finale type thing. Oh, Super Rod. That's a good call. Wait, I could just surf from... I don't think I fought any of the trainers. I'm kind of trolling right now. We don't even need to get just gotta make sure I don't have the Everstone, but we had a Cherry Berry. Showcase Deoxys? I'm down. Wait, but okay, so we have to do a couple things for that first, though, right? For Deoxys and Lugia and Ho-Oh, we need Ruby. Oh, for all of them? Ain't no way I crashed into Gary's mailbox. I'm about to pull out my baseball bat and knock that thing off the pole. I don't think I fought any of the trainers here in the water, actually. So we could just do this. Get a Crobat real quick. Finally be able to teach that thing Fly. Because I keep having to go to my box and swap out a Pidgeotto. It's getting kind of annoying. You know, why does Zubat and Golbat not learn Fly, but Crobat does? I don't know, man. Just out. Oh. There's no way I clicked on the trainer that has 6 Magikarps, bro. We're not even going to get 2,000 experience points. These guys each are going to give like 50. 100. Nice. Okay, so we need the Ruby, deliver it to trade, right, with Celio. For the Rainbow Pass, right, which unlocks Islands 4 through 7. Okay. Shove a Grimer in the mailbox, yeah. In Gary's mailbox, for real. That was good. Yeah, so we... Okay. I'm down, I'm down. This is super annoying, by the way. Get yourself some real Pokemon. These are all over level 20, by the way. You could have had a 6-pack of Gyarados, man. Okay, so we'll go to one island and get the Ruby. Battle the Rocket Scrubs. But I want to get this Crobat Evo going, man. Does he have 1 Gyarados? No, it's actually 6 Magikarps. Nice. Okay. Well, we're going to have to go do one more battle then. That was pretty funny. There's usually one of these guys in every Pokemon game, though. You might laugh at the 6 Magikarp trainer, but you do get speed EVs, right? So it's actually not pointless. You want to know where the fish are biting? No. I just want to evolve my Golbat, man. Okay, this will definitely do it. This guy's got 4 Pokemon. Now, do I even have a Golbat or a Crobat sprite while I'm at it? Let me look. If not, I'll download it. I do have it. Okay. We'll wait till the evolution happens, but that's what I like to see, man. Give me some actual experience points here. No, I don't have any rare candies. So I used all the rare candies during the previous episode, right? Because we got smoked by Gary the first time outside of Viridian Gym. I panicked. I had like 8 rare candies in my bag, and I used them all on the team when they were like level 40 because I wanted to get them. We ended up, right, you remember the previous episode, we had to go back and fight Gary again to get through Victory Road. So we actually got super lucky on the second attempt. His Alakazam didn't just spam Psychic. Yeah, Everstone is gone for Cherry Berry, so we're good here. But yeah, no, after that first time we lost to Gary right outside, or not first time, but yeah, first time in this playthrough, but you know, right outside the gym there, I just panicked and used all the rare candies, so I don't have any more. Alright, finally. At least I hope. This guy's tried to evolve 100 times this playthrough, but there it is. Finally, man. A flying Pokemon that can actually learn Fly. We should have checked the stats, by the way. Well, it had 160 speed, so it probably got like +3. So maybe it was like 162 or 163. 210. What's an Alakazam to a Crobat, man? 210 is actually crazy. Yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and update the sprite real quick. And we're off and running, man. There we go. Hey, look at you, Josh, huh? 210 speed? Yeah, it was 118, you're right. It literally didn't get any attack. I think it got a +2 when it leveled up. Oh, never mind, 132. So it was probably like 120. It got like a +2 on level up, I bet. That's not bad. Yeah, this isn't actually bad. Team's not too shabby. Okay, another adjustment we might make to the team, though. In terms of making the catch rates better, now we can go put Thunder Wave on Gengar, right? Because I like to paralyze stuff when I try to catch it. So we never utilized the move tutor inside of the Sylph building that gives you Thunder Wave. So I think we go talk to her and put that on Ninja. We really don't need Hyper Beam. I should probably keep Wing Attack on, but you know what? I never clicked Hyper Beam. The opportunity didn't really present itself. It almost came up against Gyarados, but oh well. Yeah, 210 speed is crazy. Okay, now from this little beach out here in the middle of the ocean, we can now fly on our Golbat. Not bad. Yeah, so we need T-Wave here. Make catching these mons easier. Yeah, exactly. Just like Gengar stick out his tongue, traumatize somebody. They just get paralyzed from the effect. As Gengar like scares them. We don't even need T-Wave. Where is she at though? Oh, right here. Well, that was easy. It's on the second floor. I can never remember. Yeah, Crobat's super sick. Alright. Relax, lady. I'm not with Team Rocket. Come on. What? Since when? Am I tripping? I thought Gengar could learn Thunder Wave. Dude, if we have to, like, raw dog Great Balls on a Legendary, that's going to be tough. We can get Sleep Powder back onto... We can get Sleep Powder back on Venusaur with the move Relearner on 2 Island. Because I do got some mushrooms on me. Not knowing if I was going to have to utilize the move Relearner, I went to the Safari Zone to fill up the decks, and I was catching like every Paris that showed up in Parasect. So I do got a bunch of mushrooms just rotting away in the PC. Oh, Lick. You're right. Lick is actually a good idea. That's not a bad call. Wait, E4 the second time is much harder? Yeah, well, it'd be way better because they're going to have more diverse teams, too. Lick is a good call. Let's go yoink some berries out of here real quick. I mean, mushrooms. Out of Dude's PC. Moonstone, Thunderstone, I got that extra lefties because of both Snorlaxes. I didn't want to use 2 lefties in the E4, so I just put 1 in here. You know, we could have put it on Venusaur and Nidoqueen, but I like to have 6 items. 6, like, different items. Everstone, Amulet Coin, Macho Brace came in handy. And then here's the mushrooms at the bottom. Let's just take them all out. Yeah, Lick is a really good call, actually. Okay, so we're gonna go to 1 island and go up north there to get the ruby. But first we're going to 2 island. We're gonna put Lick. I don't even really need to fly down there. I could just go this way. That might need a 60-second timeout there, Jazzy. Oh, that was funny, but you got the magic touch. You can do whatever you want with Pear. That was good though. I just like to tell Jazzy to ban you when you get a little too excited. Not because you're saying anything wrong. It's just funny to ban you. Oh, I hit 1 island, didn't I? This is kind of fun. I don't know how to ban people, but luckily Jazzy has the power to do it. Do all my dirty work. Oh, all of his messages just disappeared out of chat. I feel like it worked. Little 60-second timeout for the pair. Does that, when that happens, like, can they still watch the stream? I don't even know how that works. I just like messing with people. Great call on Lick, though. Like, I feel bad that we just did that, but it's just for fun, you know? Just kind of messing with them. But I saw all the messages disappear out of chat, so I feel like you did it. Okay, we got shrooms. Oh, 30 seconds? Okay. That is hella funny, man. I don't know. In a way, it's like kind of messed up, but I just, you know, it's only 60 seconds or 30 seconds, whatever. It's not that bad. Okay, Lick. Did this thing have Lick? It tried to learn, yeah, it does have Lick. It tried to learn Shadow Ball, by the way, and I denied it for Nightshade. Didn't need Nightshade either, but yeah, Shadow Ball was at like high 40s, I want to say. Lick is a great call, though. Thank you. Okay. Actually, we don't need Nightshade, but Nightshade will actually help chip down legendaries and not KO them. So it's actually more useful. I didn't really want to delete Metronome because now we can never recover it. Doesn't really matter. But, oh, you're still able to view? Okay. Sorry, man. I just feel like we had to mess with you. Just for fun. Okay, does anybody else need like a move tutor move? Nah. Okay. That's true, that's true. That is true. Okay. Back to one island. Let's head north. Now also, I didn't really battle any of the trainers. We might have battled a couple of them here. But when I did come here the first time initially, right, when Bill kidnaps us, I did go up here to get Rock Smash. But it was another thing, I was kind of like short on time that day, so I had to bob and weave as many trainers as I could. So we will potentially like run into these trainers now. There's no reason to fight them. I'll have to put Dre in front and just start spamming surf. So I'll still try to bob and weave, but if I do get caught up, you know, just sauce them up real quick. Turn around, bro. Yeah, now what? I think I did fight these two that are walking though, because I tried to avoid, but I failed. All right. Yeah, okay, I didn't realize it did that the first time. I was kind of watching chat when it just happened there, and yeah, all your messages like disappeared at once. But Gengar didn't get T-Wave till Gen 9? Really? I thought Gengar like always had T-Wave. Maybe at least like starting in Gen 4. This by the way is the dude that teaches Explosion. I don't even have strength anymore, so let's just go this way. What the? You're in the way. Get lost. Make me. Over here. We'll try digging here. That treasure the admin's been talking about should be here. Do we have to talk to Celio first? To make these idiots actually like battle me? Pain. But now we can fly. Yeah, that's annoying. Dang it. Okay. I mean, it wasn't that far. I really had to bob and weave like 2 trainers. What's up, boss? Remember me? Dude, how have things been for you? You seen this shiny gold belt around my waist? I should tell you all you need to know. Oh, is that right? You beat the Elite Four. Congratulations. Oh, don't talk about how many Pokemon I caught, bro. Come on. I'm modifying the network machine right now. I'm changing it so it can handle trades over long distances. When I get finished, you'll be trading for exotic Pokemon from trainers far away in the Hoenn region. But there's a slight catch. For the link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. It's supposed to be on one island, but I haven't found one yet. Who knows where it could be? I don't know either. Let's go exploring. Oh. I thought somebody was like trying to talk to me right as I was leaving. That was the repel. I know, right? He looks at that shiny, you know, huge gold belt. Says champion on it. It's, yeah. He's like, how many Pokemon are in your Pokédex, bro? Really? That was crazy. Okay. Well, let's see if we can do it again. Skillfully dodge the trainers. Eat. Okay, that one's easy. This guy kind of quick with it, though. Not like that. Damn, I can never split the gap first try. Okay. Right back to the Team Rocket dorks. I walked right into it like a scrub. And I got my jellyfish in the front. Not ideal. Unless it's a pure water type, we smoke it with Giga Drain. It's not a pure water type, but something that does get hit super effectively by grass. Easy money. Take it out, Dre. You know how Tentacruel would use Giga Drain, right? He like completely engulf you with those with the tentacles, not let you escape, man. It starts sucking the life out of it. Because Tentacruel does have that little, you know what I mean? I don't even know what it's called, but it kind of looked like a little beak. It's actually kind of sus. Bro, the weather's gorgeous, perfect for a battle. Actually, my weather not. I can hear rain pelting my window right now. It is pouring outside. But here, on one island, it's a bright, sunshiny day. That's why we're here. It is like a beak, huh? Well, my green screen going crazy right now. It is like a beak, huh? It looks very sus. But that's exactly how Tentacruel would Giga Drain you. Seadra? Okay, at least they're all stuff that drops to water attacks. That's not bad. Alright. Easy money. I guess we could try battling with Golbat. Might as well let everybody see the back sprite. We'll dominate these Team Rocket scrubs with it. Where you at down here? Okay. I thought I just got into my third battle. My third avoidable battle in a row. But luckily those fools don't talk to you when you're in the water. Alright, let's try that again. Wow, now the cave is open. Whew, punch through at last. Let's go treasure hunting. Any treasure we find is a haul back to the warehouse, understood? Oh, and what are the passwords of the rocket warehouse, I mean? What? You forgot the passwords? There are actually two. The first one is Goldine Need Log. Makes no sense. And the second one is, hey, who's this kid? Hey, that Snoop's been listening in. What you gonna do about it, man? You know? Trying to horn in on our treasure? Don't bet on it. Actually, I would bet on it. I like my odds. I got a Crobat, man. What you gonna do with your Rattata at level 35? It's crazy. I'll just spam Poison Fang here. Actually, you know what? Because we've never clicked Hyper Beam once today, I'm gonna Hyper Beam whatever's in the back. And let's just hope it's not a ghost type. Because I can't. But I do want to kind of... I don't even remember what the Hyper Beam animation looks like back in Gen 3. Unless it was like that yellow beam. This might actually live a Poison Fang. I probably should have clicked Shadow Ball. Whatever. Yeah, that did no damage. Oh. I'm about to miss Hyper Beam now. I can feel it. I'm gonna try to hit one, but we'll hit the Shadow Ball, no problem. But Hyper Beam only has 90 accuracy, but after a sand attack, I'm just feeling the miss. Let's hope I'm wrong. Don't be a ghost type. Okay. Pop a slash. Hit it, man. Yes, let's go. Oh, it's that rendition of Hyper Beam. Okay. There was a game where it was just like a yellow, like, blast. I don't remember which game that was. Hyper Beams, you know, it's been there since day one, but it's had a different animation a lot. Yeah, I didn't remember this one. Develop amnesia conveniently and forget everything you heard. No. Get the hell out of the way, man. I guess we gotta fight them both. You've been eavesdropping on us, haven't you? Yeah, and? You know? The old Cubone. Oh, you can't Poison Fang that either. Josh doesn't have a very good matchup to all these mons. We also never utilize... I think I'm thinking of the Solar Beam animation. We set up the sun, right? But we didn't actually, like, utilize the sun. But now we can bully all these Pokemon. So let's set it up and let's switch to Venusaur. Actually get some Solar Beams off here. After we get smacked by the bone a couple times. Actually doing a lot there. Because it's a Beedrill. Okay. Man, I had such a good plan going into the Elite Four too. I was like, you know, Lorelei, Sunny Day, spam Solar Beam, easy money. Bruno, Aerial Ace, all the fighting types. Both of those went south. Not even close to what ended up happening. It is what it is, man. That's why, like I tell you guys, sometimes it's better to go without a plan. And just let it flow as it's meant to be. You know? Oh yeah, Braille. No, I remember the Braille on, what is it, 6 Island? It tells you to, like, use cut on the metal door. I do remember that one. Oh yeah, okay, so this one I don't remember. Up, right, down, left. Literally just clockwise pattern. Huh. Wow, they made that really easy. Up, right, down, left. literally just goes in the clockwise pattern. Interesting. Why did you have to win? Because I'm the champ. I don't lose, man. What? A setback. We'll have to regroup. You, don't even think about taking a step inside here. Alright, man. Get the hell out of here, guys. The gig's up. Come on. Oh yeah, there's like wild slugmas and stuff in here. Still have a repel on. Ain't nobody got time for the wild slugs. You gotta love when you take one step after the repel wears off. Boom. Okay. It's going right back on. Oh, man. Okay. Interesting. I want to see if we can actually decipher the Braille, because there was one game where that actually... Oh, I do need to teach strength. Okay. There was one game where you actually could, like, kind of read it. I forget which, I'll have to put this on Jazzy, actually. I don't really want to take off any of Venusaur's attacks. But besides Superpower, Rock Slide, Flamethrower... I can get another copy of Flamethrower. We can relearn Superpower. We're not really going to need it now, but... Right. Like the first step after Repel wears off. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it feels like it happens all the time. What was the game that had like a crazy encounter rate? I think it was Gen 5. I could be tripping, but I feel like in Gen 5 they just cranked it up to like 10 in terms of the number of encounters you got. Unbound had a translator. Dude, I've got a couple comments in the YouTube videos asking about going back to play the post game of that. I really need to. I think I'm going the wrong way, but there was like something over here. So I'm going this way first. Oh, I went the right way. Yeah. I mean, I could say left, maybe. What? Well, that was easy. I thought there was more to that puzzle. Oh, Jazzy, I think you're talking about the other one. I think the other one needs the Braille, right? We cut the metal door, and then I think we have to go through multiple floors for the sapphire. Doesn't somebody come down here and steal the ruby? No, they steal the sapphire, and then we have to go back to the rocket warehouse. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. I didn't hit a button after I grabbed it because I was waiting for somebody to pull up. But that's what it was. So we go to 6 Iron. We're not gonna do it today, but we go to 6 Island, grab the sapphire, but as we grab it, somebody yanks it out of our hands. Then we have to go backwards to 5 Island to the rocket warehouse. Yeah, and some Indiana Jones type beat. You already know. But yeah, I do need to go back and check out Unbound, like the post game. I haven't touched it. Like I hit a finale right after beating the Elite Four and haven't gone back to it since. That game was so good, man. So good. Okay. Way too lazy to surf back down, so we're flying. Hand off this ruby here. Okay, so we're only gonna do one today. Should we go do the Oxus? Let me go heal up first before I forget. I think we should do Deoxys, huh? We could use the other tickets next time. And then we could also go after my goats, Mewtwo and Zapdos, but it kind of depends, you know, like how long the finale goes tomorrow. Because Zapdos, I might want to save and reset a few times, try to get a good nature for that. Oh, I hit B. He said, can I ask one more favor? I said no. Whoops. While I was studying gemstones, I discovered something important. There's another gem that forms a pair with this ruby. I wonder what that could be. Like the Gen 3 games, Ruby and Sapphire. The other gemstone is supposed to be on the Sevi Islands. Well, we're already on the Sevi Islands, guy. We're just on the first of 7. Dude, please, I need you to go find the other gem. May I have your ferry pass and the town map? Here you go. And he gives them back. This is my very own fairy pass. It will let you get to all the Sevi Islands. Dude, please. I can't do it without your help. Settle down, little nerd. I got you, Celio. Okay. So, do we... Wait, Jazz, do we need the Sapphire before we can go after Deoxys? You actually have a cat named Sevi? That's fire, dude. Yeah. Right? Sevi has the VII, yeah. Fire naming. They're clever. They're clever when they do that stuff. Okay, go to Vermilion. Okay, thank you. I'm about to drop a save right now just in case I mess up, but we should get a chance to save again anyway. Yeah, that's actually fire. Oh, that's a Mystic ticket. Now that's rare. We'll be happy to take you to Naval Rock anytime. Oh, that's the Aurora ticket. Now that is rare. I got a lot of tickets in my pocket, man. What do you want to see? Go to Birth Island anytime. Okay. So we'll just go here now, right? I don't see why not. Okay, everything's in order for you to board a special ferry. Sea Gallop High Speed 12. That's kind of cool because it never counted that high before. Huh. Yeah, I feel like we should just go here first. Oh, it's about to get crazy, huh? We need to put Ninja in front for the lick. Although, I mean, we could just do Master Ball now. Oh, yeah, the puzzle. Chasing the triangle around. I've never done this before, actually, by the way, so I'm going to get hella confused. But I don't know if I want to sling Master Ball. Oh, but this is why I wanted to save, though. I mean, okay. I just saved. So this is fine. Let's go do this. Very ominous. Eat. And then it starts to, like, heat up. I've seen this before, but I thought it was actually a harder puzzle. It just goes in a triangle pattern. So do you get to... Okay, so you get to save the game here as well. But does this... See, I don't want to save again because it might... Is the nature locked at this point? Type thing? I don't know. Oh. We still have to chase it. Oh, did I... I waited too long, didn't I? I think it actually cools off. Huh. Alright, repel. It's not the time, bro. There actually is a puzzle. What? Yeah, exactly. What in the heck is going on here, bro? Do I actually have to go fast? Oh, I'm doing it wrong. No, yeah, this is literally, this is hilarious, right? Literally the easiest puzzle of all time, and I can't even figure it out. So you have to I think I'm getting it. You have to interact from a certain spot. Okay. This is hilarious, bro. I thought you just chased the triangle. Whoops. Okay. Get your ass over there in the... What? Isn't that what I did last time? Huh? Shit. The nature can be hunted if you save... Okay. Because I don't really want to do this again. This is actually funny, bro. It's always the shortest physical route. Okay, thank you. That helps a lot. Wait. Oh, because I have to interact with it this way and then from that side. Okay. But if I did it... Oh, this is funny, bro. I don't know how to do this. If you couldn't tell already. So the shortest possible route would be down and then on this side of it. But I get... This side doesn't... Okay, bro. Do the extra steps matter? This is hilarious. Yeah, no, I thought you just chased around the triangle. Because whenever I've seen people do this before, they get it on the first time because they know how to do it. I thought you just run around in circles and chase it. This is hilarious. So does this mean like every step matters? If I miss step, I'm like cooked type? I don't know. Oh, this is funny. Wait, I messed up. Yeah, the extra steps matter. Oh, okay. Oh, we might be here all day. What? Yeah, no, you see what I mean? Like, I can smoke these fools in battling all day, but I literally cannot figure out a triangle. I don't know. I'm not good with shapes. I'm only good with numbers. Dude, I'm literally leaning forward in my chair. I'm locked in right now. So it's got to be... I don't know the next triangle. Oh. Maybe it's not. So hold on. Maybe it's the bottom. Yeah, okay. They had me in the first half. Yeah, look at... This is really annoying how you can't walk diagonally, though. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. No, I figured it out now. I figured it out. Straight across. Uh-huh. Nah. Get cooked, noob. Oh, I went left. Hold on. I don't really want to do that again. So I'm going to save here and hunt the nature. No, yeah, this is like watching me trying to put a triangle through a square hole. That's a great call. That's exactly what's happening. I might have messed up. I did. Okay. We go again. So this one was getting me right here because it still goes down if you touch it from the left, but you need to touch it from the bottom because that's actually one step shorter. Or two, I guess. I don't know. Nah, they had me in the first half. Nah, this is actually funny, bro. I'm so confused. But I see the vision. I literally just took one extra step, and that just cost it right there. Because I think that might have been the last triangle. I might have messed up again. No, we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, I've done it. I've beat the triangle. No, I really am a slow bro, though, actually. I'm him! Let's go! We cracked the code and got the triangle. And now it's an alien. Imagine shiny first try, Jazz. What would you do, actually? Okay. Okay, let's have a little... Wait, this thing's only at level 30? I'm deadass about to Oko with Lick. Do you think I Oko with Lick? Nah. I feel like I do deserve like a gold star and a cookie after that. Somebody go get me a Capri Sun, man. That was a hard-fought battle chasing that triangle around. You think he lives Lick? That's cap. He dies to Lick. I'll go for it. I did just save, so I can just soft reset. Okay. That was rude. I wanted my spoon, man. I worked really hard for that spoon, and bro just knocked it right off. Okay. Give me the para. Come on. Fire. We can save the Master Ball. Now, how did he take the Lick? I'm about to get blown up by this, by the way. How did he live Lick, bro? That was crazy. Okay. Yeah. You already know, man. Like, I had to go tap deep into the brain for that one. I thought you just chased the triangle. I didn't know you actually had to take shortest possible route. That was kind of crazy. Imagine who typed that in the you're the real MVP. But imagine if nobody said that in chat to take the shortest possible route. I'd have been here for 3 hours chasing that triangle around. Yeah, a gold star and a cookie. That's what I'm saying, man. You already know I earned that thing. Well, that did a lot. Oh, because you got a spit F drop. Oh, I didn't even see your message, Jazzy. Send me a solution on Discord. My bad, I missed that. Whoever said that, yeah, extra steps matter. Or no, and somebody else said shortest route or whatever. That saved me, man. I was cooked without that. Yeah, you are 2 for 2. For real. You should come around more often. I like you. Thanks, Pear. I needed that. Alright, let's see if we can get this fool in a great ball. If it takes too long, I'll just sling the Master Ball, but I'm not going to save because I still want the Master Ball for next time. Don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, no, I was starting to sweat a little bit. That was really confusing. But it was only the round 2, right? Like getting to second base was really confusing there. But honestly, yeah, if you guys didn't say shortest possible distance, I don't know if I would have figured that out. I'd have been chasing that damn triangle around the map all day. I am tired after that, yeah. That was a lot of work, man. See, everybody says beating the Elite Four is hard, but people don't know, like, chasing a triangle is actually harder in Pokemon. It is. Proof's in the pudding, man. I don't know. You know? Alright, Gengar, unfortunately, is going to go down because that Spidef drop. That was kind of annoying, but... Yeah, we're still going to go play something else tonight. I was thinking about doing Pokemon Gaia. I'd be down for whatever. We could also do a Mystery Dungeon. Let's catch this damn thing first, though. Exactly. Right? You guys think I'm just a battling machine? But clearly, I am human. And I can't solve elementary school puzzles. You know? You win some, you lose some, chat. You can't be good at it all. But, you know, I think if we go do Pokemon Gaia after this, because we just beat the 8th gym during the last stream, so... And again, I have played through the game once before in my life, so I have a general idea of where to go. So I think we can finish it in 2 more episodes, right? So, if we play Gaia today, then we could do the Elite Four tomorrow. But if we don't play it tonight, and we do play Gaia tomorrow, then I would have to wait all the way until next weekend. Because I like to save Elite Four things for the weekend, right? When more people could be here. You are good with puzzles, Ninja. I know that. I'll never forget that, especially... It wasn't a puzzle, but the game we played in Pokemon Emerald Road with Who's That Cry. That was really impressive. I thought I was good at that, and I am. But you were actually the GOAT at that game. I tip my cap, man. Respect. Alright, no more Spidef drops. Nice. So yeah, so if we do go do Gaia, if we ever catch this alien with these 69 Great Balls here, then that would set up nicely to do the finale tomorrow, beat the Elite Four in Gaia, and then we could be done with that playthrough as well. So like we could finish this tomorrow and we could finish Gaia tomorrow. That would kind of be fire, and really opens the door for next weekend in terms of, you know, kind of dipping my toe in a different pool, right? Break off from finally just doing Pokemon only. So we'll see. I mean, just because we finished 2 playthroughs, like, we'll have to figure out what to do next, but it does give me that option. So eventually I want to do it. Okay. You down for Gaia? Yeah, the story's about to get shiesty, right? Because we have 8 badges. Some crazy shit about to go down before we make our way up through Victory Road and into the league. So it'll be a good one tonight. Because we have to stop the new elders, you know, before we get to the Elite Four. So come on, Deoxys. Oh, I thought we had it, bro. It's getting there. This thing comes with spikes. Is not bad. While we're here chucking Great Balls, what is everybody's favorite Deoxys form? DOA, DOD, DOS, or just regular Deoxys? What do you like? Kind of a weird Pokemon, right? Because it has some terrible defensive stats. I mean, like, DOD is bulky, obviously, but it's still a pure Psychic type, which is not great. You know, it's not even a Pokemon, Brandy. It's straight up alien. But it does have 3 different forms. This is the regular form. But you could turn it into a faster form, DOS, Deoxys Speed, DOA for Deoxys Attack, and DOD for Deoxys Defense, is what they're commonly referred to. So you can make it bulkier, you can make it stronger, or you can make it faster, or you can just use the OG right here. You like DOA, Jazzy? Yeah. It is a pretty cool mon. It's kind of, like, in competitive, it kind of just functions as like a suicide lead Pokemon, though, because it is so frail it always gets KO'd in one hit. But because it's so damn fast, if you give it a focus sash, you can live on 1 HP and still kind of get 2 hits off. So this thing loves to set up hazards, like on turn 1 of the game. Then get a big hit in. You can also learn taunt. It can do some things. It is very powerful, a pure psychic type just like Mewtwo, but Mewtwo is better. Even though this thing has a very niche role, it's pretty good at what it does. Damn. One of these days it's going to stay in there. Knockoff literally just did 3 damage because I don't have an item anymore. I had 7 HP and now I have 4. That's pretty funny. But, oh, we busting out the Espanol? Yeah, come on now. Yeah, no, he's cooked. That was pretty funny. Entonces, ¿qué quieres que traiga? I don't know what is, traiga? I don't know what that is. I can speak Spanish a little bit. Not good, so I'm not gonna bust it out, but... Oh yeah, I never said my favorite Deoxys form. Probably just DOS. I like the speed form. I don't know, I'm not really like much of a legendary guy. Because legendaries for the most part in competitive are banned to like the Ubers tier, and I don't really ever battle in Ubers. So I don't have, even though Deoxys has been around for a very, very long time, right? I don't really have much experience battling with Deoxys. Because I don't really mess around in that tier, but I do kind of like the way Deoxys speed looks. Yeah, I feel like defense is probably the least used of the 4. But I really don't know. That's true, Jazzy. That could have been some bad words. I don't even know what I just read. That is true. Touche, touche. I should. Knowing Pear, though, is probably just talking about Agatha, so that actually could have been pretty dirty, whatever that Spanish was right there. I don't know. Just kidding. Oh, 3rd gen was the last time you played, Brandy? Yeah. This thing was, like, native to Hoenn, the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald games of Gen 3, but you could never really catch it back in the day. The remakes they made a few years later called Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they actually added a really cool post-game event in which you fly up to space on the back of Rayquaza. Finally, we caught this damn thing. It's a really, really good cinematic cutscene. You hop on the back of Rayquaza, you fly up to space, and you fight this alien in space. Really, really cool. In the remakes called Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. And because we're playing Leaf Green, we actually have DOD, the defense form. Nah, it's one of the coolest, like, I don't know, you guys all remember it, right? Ninja, everybody who played through Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. It was called the Delta episode after you beat the Elite Four. I think that's one of the coolest things a Game Freak ever cooked up. I am your best friend? Or who are you talking about, Pear? Okay, is this worth keeping, though, before I save again? Oh, we can't even go see it. Okay. We'll have to go fly somewhere. Where am I, bro? I can't even fly to... Am I bricked here? I haven't been to 6 or 7 Island yet. Wait a minute. Oh, we just take the boat. I'm trolling. I was gonna say, I literally can't fly off this island and go home. I'm stuck. Okay, we go back to Vermilion. Oh, you are the best. Oh, I thought you would put 2 instead of Eres, but... I know Mejor is best, but... Oh, Hombre for dude, I get you. I was thinking more along the lines of friend. Okay, let's go check this thing out, see if it's worth keeping. If not, you know, I'll save and reset 100 times after the stream today to try to get a better one later tonight. Alright, so yeah, because we're playing Leaf Green, it's Deoxys Defense. Relaxed nature is kind of fitting for DOD, but I'd have to put this through like the damage calc. You know what, let's do it real quick. I'm gonna open up Team Builder. Well, it's only level 30 though. We might not be able to really tell the IVs, but Let me get an idea. Deoxys defense. Level 30. And a relaxed nature. I'm just curious if he's come with like a stagnant, you know, 3. Yeah, exactly. The soft reset button. So max HP would be 79. Max attack 56. Max defense 121. 56 special attack, 110 special defense, and 61 speed. We literally got 0. So okay, so sometimes these static encounters come with like 3 flawless IVs, but I guess they didn't do that. Yeah, I don't know what's the most competitive version of Deoxys. You'd have to go look on Smogon at like the, you know, and read up about Deoxys. But okay, so this one is doo-doo. I'm definitely going to reset for a better Deoxys, but on my own time. Okay, so let's find a good spot to save. Although, what does it really matter? Because I just want to think of a good spot to save where we can hit the YouTube outro. I mean, doing it over by the boat ain't bad. But we're going to come back next time, probably tomorrow. Do an intro for part 10. Because we will go back to the boat. We also could go after Mewtwo and Zapdos. Nah, I'm going to go save on the Sevi Islands, actually. I like that better. At the Sevi Islands on... We could do one island, but I'm gonna do one island. Oh, you're right. You're right. Don't... I really hope I didn't save. I don't think I did. Great call. You're 3 for 3 with the great calls today, actually. add another one. All right. Let's chill right here in this little corner. Yeah, okay, I don't think I saved, right? I'm pretty sure I didn't. Let me put the controller at the other end of the desk. And then we'll hit a YouTube outro from here. You might have earned yourself another 30-second ban there. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Don't, Jazzy, don't. I feel bad. We gotta keep the Spanish in the chat. I like it. Yeah, for real. Jazzy may have been the MVP in terms of the Pokemon, but you're the MVP in terms of the stream, man. 3 for 3 with the good ideas. / helpful chat messages, whatever. Alright. But, in terms of the YouTube recording... oh yeah, the reset buttons. Yeah, no, I'm going to do the... I mean, I could have done it now. You know what? We can go save by the triangle, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do that, actually. We're going to go save by the triangle. Use the old soft reset button there. But the only issue is when I come back... When I come back for the intro... There's also no music here, which is kind of ominous, but... Does this make... Nah. It's better here. Okay. I don't like this place because there's no music here, but this is where we'll hit the YouTube outro for now. I usually like to always hit it, the intro in the following episode in the exact same spot. So we could do it here. No, this is too weird, man. No. It's too weird without music. We have to go to a better spot. Hold on. Yeah, that would make a banger thumbnail. You're not wrong. But oh no, you're good. That's hey, when I watch other streamers too, like back in the day before I started doing it, I would always ever watch on my TV so I could like never type in people's chats too. So I feel you on that one, man. All right, let's go back to one island. I like my little corner that I was in by the Pokemon Center. Because then we come back, we say, hey guys, we're going to go after the Sapphire today and complete the machine for Celio. Okay. Final decision. We'll do it from here. Hopefully I don't fall off the ledge, but we'll be back. Oh, does the triangle Okay, I'm going to have to go catch the triangle tonight then. I'll do the thing. I'll soft reset again. I'll just leave my Switch on while we go over to the other game. Yeah, that's a fire thumbnail. But it'll reset if we mess up. Okay. I'll deal with all that stuff later, but you guys are right. That's a good call. Thank you. Okay. In terms of the YouTube recording, this is going to conclude the action today for part 9. Again, it's not the finale. We did become the champion, though. And shout-outs to the 6 people, again, who are tied to these Pokemon up here on the team. The toxic takeover of Kanto is complete, and we won it in style, man. Didn't even click an attack, and we beat Gary. Easy money. So for anybody finding this video in the future over on YouTube, thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the action. We will be back for a part 10 at some point. Probably tomorrow on stream, but people in the future, it's going to be like a week later, whatever, till in between videos. So there'll be a part 10 at some point, and just kind of do like a victory lap around Kanto, but also really focus on all the events over on the Sebi Islands, because again, I want to chronicle all the events there. That way people can reference it in the future over on YouTube. So if you want to see how to get through it yourself. And then we'll also go out with a bang. We'll catch a couple more legendaries. And we'll have some fun with it next time for the finale of the Poison type only playthrough in Pokemon Leaf Green version. So thank you for watching. And I also hope that you have a good rest of your day, wherever you go after watching this video. Alright? Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.